we have to feel connected and we have to enjoy the experience together, because it's not just about us, it's about everyone in this room. Everyone say yeah. Pathetic. It's Monday, let's feel it. Everybody, say yeah.
So on tour we meet some really cool people who have some really interesting stories, and sometimes I gets lost with all the music and the gigs, that sometimes that's the only thing that you really get from touring is just playing shows to people, but you actually get to have really interesting chats and learn new things about the places you stay and the people you stay with.
Yeah, and well, we said in interviews for many years that was our favorite thing about touring, was getting to see the world, or getting to see these people. But we didn't really have a way to invite the listener in, our friends at home or in other places. We didn't get to show them these people or stories. So I think maybe a podcast is the best way to do that.
Yeah, and I think, it's not even applicable to music and touring. There's many career paths out there that kind of revolve around traveling and going to these interesting places, so it's kind of open to everyone. And although we're looking at it from the perspective of playing music, it could apply to anyone who has a similar kind of
very true
lifestyle.
I'm so good, need suspicious, and I'm so small. To me, that music makes no sense.
So we've been driving in our converted van for about 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
And we've been pulled over by police in maybe 5 or 6 different countries, and they've never found any issue with it. But now on this tour, on this fateful tour, they decided that because we didn't have seatbelts in the back, we weren't allowed to drive through to France.
Yeah.
With all 4 of us intact.
Yeah, so we lost our favourite tour dude, Brandy, aka B McC, and I guess it was like any true rap story. He like a rap criminal. He got turned away at the border and sent home.
Yeah. It was really.
But yeah, that all being said, it actually was a bummer, a total bummer.
It really was. It was a really weird situation though, because they kind of had us waiting there for ages before they said anything to us, and then they were like, one of you needs to go home pretty much right now. We're going to give you a lift to the train station. And because the rest of us are in the band, he sensibly and nobly decided it would be him.
Exactly.
So he just kind of left, but we didn't really get to say apologise for the situation or even work out a way that it was going to get sorted. He just had to leave and kind of fend for himself, which he managed obviously, but it was just so quick. And
we're sorry, Brandy.
Yeah, buy his record and that'll fund his lad's holiday to Bruges.
Yeah, which is conveniently where we went after we left Brandy. We went on into Belgium and we drove to the very touristic city, but ultrally beautiful Bruges.
Yeah, it was. We pulled up at the hostel and it kind of had that nice European hostel kind of vibe, a wee bit creaky, but loads of beers on offer and loads of people floating about.
And then we played 2 great shows in Belgium.
Yes.
in a place that we'd been calling Wergem, but everyone in the town was saying that we were pronouncing it wrong, and I must say I've actually forgotten how they do pronounce it, but it was awesome fun. And then we played a festival just on the Luxembourg border in a town called Marbahan. As soon as we finished playing at, I think it was called Eclectic Festival, we just packed straight into the van and we drove, and we were on the move. We had a couple stops maybe here and there for half an hour, but generally through ferries and vans, we didn't stop moving for 24 hours until we got back to Ireland. So it was a real adventure, the drive home.
We tend to, as soon as we finish the last gig, we tend to just really punish ourselves and make sure we can get home as soon as possible.